Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Elmcreek here in Farming Simulator. I actually just rented the train because we have product to sell, assuming I did everything right. Train, where are you? Anyway, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It is still early in the morning for me, so it's to be determined on if it's going to be a good day. Yeah. Let's see here. So we're basically selling wheat, sorghum, soybeans, corn, hay, and straw. Not the bales right now. Apparently I had a little bit of hay, and we had some hay and some straw in our silo. So, maybe I should hold off on the soybeans, because apparently they get their highest in July. I was just clearing out the silo, but okay. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna hold off on those soybeans. If I need to take them back out, I will. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to take those out. Hello there, train. All right. I'm not sure why it turned itself off, but alright. Alright, let's see what we're gonna put in here. This can hold a lot of different things. The idea is that we're going to be selling this stuff over to... Yeah, I realize I may not have enough for a full car, which is fine. Let's see here. Okay, next car looks to be an open car. It's, yeah, because we're not going to sell our soybeans right now because it's almost at the lowest point, so yeah. What else do we have? Ooh, corn. Alright, so we have 475 bushels of wheat and sorghum each, and 950 bushels of corn. Let's go ahead and get this sent out. Alright, there we go. I know I screwed something up. Yes. Alright, so that got us, looks like $110,000 for products sold. So we're up to $197,000. So we are in January, so to me that's the start of year 2, even though technically we didn't start this year, or this first year, until August, because that's kind of when the game starts you. But I have bought some new equipment. And actually, we've replaced some equipment. A little bit of both, actually. Let's get back to the farm here first. And we'll talk about it then. Alright, we're coming up to the farm here. We do have some additions to the farm. Of course, we got American flags now plastered all over the place. We have some signs out front kind of indicating what kind of seeds we've used. Took us a hot minute to get those in. We do actually have a solar panel that is hopefully producing us some bit of money, and a windmill here up front. And all that is just to help kind of offset things. So let's get all the lights turned off and shut this down. So the first thing you're going to notice is we have a front loader with the backhoe bucket thing. Yeah. I figured this would be a little bit easier to have here on the farm instead of having a loader set up on one of our tractors. I don't always like the look of that. I mean, yeah, some tractors can pull it off and whatnot, but yeah. I just figured this will be easier. Plus, with some of the upgrades that we're going to be doing to the farm, it would be nice to have a dedicated vehicle for that. So we do have a corn header now. So let's see, 1, 2, 8 row, I think it is. I had to count those rows because I honestly didn't pay attention. We still have our bales here that we need to sell. That's coming up here very soon, I think. Oh, this month. That's right, and they just didn't need to go to Goldcrest. Okay. We're going to have to get those connected up and sold. Nothing really inside here. We got rid of our little dinky, I think it was like a 4-meter planter. We actually got this guy here, Case IH. I think it's a 950. Yeah, 950. And this will do corn and sunflowers and all that. We got some saddle tanks here on the 4755. But we got a nice cedar here, John Deere 9-meter cedar. This thing is sweet. I've used this before. Basically, when you get to the field, this will fold out, and you have basically these guys on either, stretched out. This turns, so actually this point is lined up with the back of your tractor. It's just a really nice cedar, in my opinion, for the size farm that we got. And that tells me that we're going to need another barn here soon. Because I don't have space in here, per se. Yeah, don't really have the space in there for it. Some of the other purchases and work that we've done. We bought the fields over here, made it into one big field, and we bought this field. At the time, it was growing cotton. I'm not a big fan of cotton. Yeah, that can get you quite a bit decent money, but it can take forever to harvest. Even a small field like this, I feel like it would take forever. So, that's kind of where we're at. We are growing barley in both of these fields. This one has a few wonky spots from where we extended the fields. I think there's a wonky spot either over. Yeah, pH is really bad here. Like, it's over the value that they recommend. So I don't know what happened. If it was when I was spreading pH on the grass and then it got tilled in. Yeah, let me show you. When I got this back, I was so frustrated with myself that, that happened. But you can see that dark blue, that's a very high pH. And we have a little bit over here, but you can see where we extended the field and whatnot. So, haven't really thought about extending any of these fields out. Actually, 44 I think will eventually go away. I have an idea or two for a barn or two that we can put there. I just want to get a few more acres of tillable land before we actually make that one disappear. Plus, I want to make sure we can get a harvest off of that, so that way we're not losing money, because it's money in the ground. The seeds that we have in the canola that's growing, that is money. So we spent money to get it in the ground. We spent time getting it into the ground. Fertilizer to keep it going very well. Everything looks to be decent. So I think what we're going to do next is hook up these trailers in, dang it. I was hoping that one of them would have a hookup in the back. We're not that lucky. Alright, let's get these disconnected. Hey, I told you guys that I was pretty certain that the next video would be in the next year. Technically, you know, after January 1st, it's the next, or at January 1st, it's the new year. At least that's how I'm going with it. The game still says year 1, but yeah. Alright, so where exactly am I taking this again? This one. South Valley Biomass Energy. And that's currently going down. Let's go ahead and get at least this load there. I did tag it, right? Oh, over there. Wait a minute, how am I gonna get there? Okay. Man, that's really over there in the corner. Alright. If that's the best spot, that's the best spot. Spot. Oy vey. So I found out yesterday or the day before that Hori, H-O-R-I, the company that I currently have my farming sim steering wheel from, is actually coming out with something very similar but for truck sim. And apparently it's going to be coming with a code for ATS and ETS, American Truck Sim, and European Truck Sim, or Euro Truck Sim. And it looks amazing. And if it has the same size steering wheel that my farming sim one has, I'm going to be in heaven. There's a lot of buttons with that setup too. Not to mention being able to change gears again. And I think I'm going to give it a shot first before I outright swap out my Logitech steering setup. But something tells me I'm going to be replacing my Logitech steering setup. I believe I don't remember exactly which set I have, but if that's the case, I may end up giving a setup to Paul if he wants it. If you don't know, Paul is my housemate. We went in and bought a house together because, well, why not? Especially with the economy the way it is. He's like my brother. And we trust each other about as much. However you want to take that, it is what it is. Woo! Alright. So we are going... Ooh, over there. I don't know if I've actually ever delivered there. I might have one time before. But yeah, the truck sim setup, I forget exactly what they call it, but I'll put it this way: Amazon has it listed for release like end of the year type of deal, which is, I know, more of a default for them, but it's listed at like $5.99 American or US, however you want to think of that. I apologize, I am an American, but there's North America, there's South America, and there's many countries in each. So I do apologize. I'm not trying to say anything else about that. I feel like I'm already shoving my foot in my mouth over that. But there's where we go. unload. Please? Ah. $8,083. I'll take it. Now we gotta go grab the small bales. I'm kind of wondering if I can use this to pick up those small bales. Because if that's the case, I might just get rid of that small bale trailer. I'll have to try that out. Because that small baler is nice for like the smaller fields. You can kind of maneuver it a little bit better. So we are currently now sitting over $200,000. I need to take a look at what we have leased, see what we are going to be buying outright. And because I want to get our leased equipment down as much as possible. I have a feeling that we're always going to have some sort of equipment leased. Nothing wrong with that. But I would like to see that be as minimal. Because that does take money out of our account every day. Well, actually, with the way the game goes, I think it does take some out every day. But at the end of the month, or beginning of the month, depending on how you look at it, I think it does take a little bit bigger chunk out. So, you know, this is winter time here in Elmcreek, with it being January. And honestly, I love the look of it. Yeah, I do like it a little bit more when there's leaves and such on the trees and grass is a little bit greener, but I mean, crops are growing still. Yeah, they are more dormant this time of year, with it being 31 degrees especially. It just, I don't know. I do love winter. I just wish it wouldn't look so dead in the real world. And again, that's probably why I like spring, and I love fall. All the colors you get in the fall time, plus the cooler temps, cooler evenings, being able to go out and thoroughly enjoy a bonfire, you know, is just amazing. To me, there's nothing more relaxing than that. So yeah, that's our windmill there. Hoping that it generates at least a little bit of income for us. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I want. So apparently this... Oh. Let's start selling the electric. Please? What about this guy? I forget what this guy is supposed to be doing, but oh well. If that's giving us any kind of money for income, that's awesome. If not, then I might just have to sell it and move on. So the difference between those and the normal base game type of ones are that, as you can see here, it's dependent on the amount of sunlight it gets for the solar panel for one. The windmill is actually very dependent, as is in the real world, on the wind that we get. So if it's not a windy day, it's not going to be doing anything for us. So it's just something that we have to kind of keep an eye on. So anything that we do get from it does help immensely. You know, I don't know if I will sell this thing. I may just transition it over to being more for like a carriage ride. I think I might end up buying, if I can find one anyway, that's not completely torn apart, find a little tractor to work on it, to work with it, that is, attach it to it. So that way we can do parades and such with it and have a little bit more fun. I think it's going to be the way this particular trailer is going to go. I think we'll still have it available, obviously, if we need to, for bale pickups and whatnot, but yeah. We're going to make our way back over there, get this sold, and then come back home. Not much going on here in January. Haven't really had much snow to plow either. So I haven't even gotten my equipment from the shop yet. Mainly because I haven't bought it from the shop. But yeah, I have a few things in mind for what I want, but I've been wanting to see exactly how the winners are because I just didn't remember being the basic base game map and not an edited one. Because I do have like 3 different versions that I've found over the course of this game that are edited up. I have a 4X version, I have another one that's like the same size but highly edited, and they all have basically the home farm being redone in one form or another. I think the 4X version has the best map, best farm anyway, that I've seen for this particular map. The other thing I wish that they would do is, you know, fix this. This is just crazy. The angle of attack. And then just immediate, right off. It should be sloped more in my opinion. But then again, what do I know? I'm not an engineer by any means. I'm just a guy trying to play a farming sim game. So if you have been living under a rock, Farming Sim 25 is available for pre-order. No, I don't have any codes yet, nor will I ever have any codes for FS25. Not for the foreseeable future, anyway. But if I do, you guys will be the first to know. I'm just a guy that loves the Farming Sim games, and I already have it pre-ordered myself, so whenever we get it, you guys will be along for the ride. Alright, so a little over $1,600 for those bales. Darn, what a shame. Now let's get home. And we are back home. Man, does it feel good to be pulling into our lot. I don't care what we've been doing or where we've been or how long we've been away. Pulling in to your home, it's always the best feeling ever in the world. And yes, we're just gonna drive over this crap. I know it's good for it, so... Oop. Now we're driving into the upright is not. Alright. Well, I think that's it for us here in January. So I think we're gonna call the video there, guys. So as always, if you happen to like what you see or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like you here and there. If you made it this far in the video, guys, I want to say thank you and I greatly appreciate it. However, if you're not subscribed, you're doing something wrong. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, I do want to say that I hope every single one of you is having a fantastic day. And we will catch you in the next episode. So as always, take care. Peace.